Hey guys, I thought for a suiting ending to my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Let's Play, I would do the cluster videos for you, or the cluster puzzles videos for you. So, here we go. Thankfully I can go through and repeat all the puzzles. Oh, and now it's Desmond, alright. Okay, so I do have a guard sitting next to me just to speed along the process. The first few clusters really aren't that hard anyway to figure out, but it really does. It gets difficult later on.
Loading.
And it can be very time consuming. So that's why I've got the guide here. Now what you want to do here is choose all of the aristocratic people who are sitting around doing nothing. You will have to kind of zoom in, and some of them are a little difficult because I don't know which one it was. There was one, no, you can tell that. I think this one was one I couldn't tell because she just, no one, never mind, don't mind me. I didn't see the aristocrat in there.
Loading.
She was like way on the far left, that's why I didn't see. Alright, and I have no idea how to play chess, so I really needed this guide for this one. So I'm going to move this one up. Alright.
Loading.
Alright, I guess we do.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
Alright, now these are super easy in the beginning. It's like unbelievable. You just hit the first one.
Quarantine lifted.
Now see, that one only took not even 2 minutes to do, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm kind of worried about how long it will take to do this entire, because I want to do all the clusters in one ginormous video. Alright, so I'll be quiet.
Loading.
Alright.
Loading.
Seriously though, just like listen to this stuff that they're saying in these videos. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this guide. It says turn the first ring left 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Okay. The second and the first rings. So the second and the first rings right twice. 1, 2. The third and the first left 1, 2, 3. 3 times. And the fourth ring left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
Loading.
And we have another one. Alright, so alright, so says first and whoops, oh no. Okay, so turn the first and third rings right 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second ring right 5 times. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The third ring left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't seem to make sense. Fourth and first left twice. 1, 2. That doesn't look right. There we go. Did I turn it the wrong way? I probably did like the other left or the other right without realizing
Loading.
it. Another one? My goodness. Alright. Now the guide says turn the first ring right 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The second ring right 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third and second rings left 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 4th and 1st string right once. Got it. Alright. Sorry if with all this binging going around. That's my cell phone telling me that I'm getting emails. Okay, I don't understand this. Lo. Oh man, I'm sorry. That's just like, yeah, never mind. I'll shut up.
Loading.
Okay, now this one, I want to, okay, just put this one out next to it.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
Alright, there's 2 now, uh-oh. Alright, so there's 1 here, and there's 1 there. Got it.
Quarantine.
And that's the end of that cluster. Next one can be a little trickier, I guess. This introduces those lovely code breaking things. Alright.
Loading.
Yeah, these videos get quite interesting.
Loading.
And that wasn't very interesting, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, it gets very weird, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Alright, so if you hover over these videos, or hover over these pictures, you will see little hidden messages and whatnot. Maybe it's more toward the end when you see hidden things, but, I don't know what that says. Harry Dexter, wait, remember the name. IMF? I don't know what that exactly is supposed to mean. Alright. The coordinates you want are in here, so let me just hover over the others. I think that's everything on this one. Yeah. Alright, so this... Ah, there we go. That's what we want. Alright, now the code is easy for this one because all you do is you switch it around, blah blah blah, and all the symbols are there for you. Alright, but for the sake of time, I'm going to just input it from the guide. There, and now we want the opposite one. No, not that one. That one. And then you want the opposite. There we go. So you see how it's kind of all coordinated there. And then we're going to do another chess thing, it looks like. Okay, fellows, rulers, welcome. And notice the dates on all of these. So it looks like maybe whoever, I can't spoil it, whoever is doing these, I'm sorry, but it's obvious, it's 16. Whoever is showing us this is like translating these or something. And that's where maybe these the parentheses are where it's saying question mark and whatnot. Okay, so that's, I think, I'm trying to give you guys enough time to kind of read these. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, there we go.
Loading. Quarantine
Alright,
zone.
now we have 2 of them again. And there's nothing, because oftentimes when there's a quarantine zone, there's something to hover over and you can actually read something or another. There we go.
Quarantine
And that's the end of that
lifted.
cluster. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to put this thing on silent if I'm going to keep getting this many emails. Let me put it on silent really quick. There we go. It's on silent. Alright. Next up.
Loading.
Alright. Now we have another source of videos. What you want to do here is select all of the pictures that have a robot or a computer with a human operator. So that, and that. And you may have to zoom in. And I got confused with that one to myself because I thought that...
Scanning.
Oh.
Scanning. Scanning. Scanning.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's about, really. I think maybe it's just him developing
Loading.
or something. I really don't know. Alright, we got another one of these things, of course. Alright. The guide says, turn the first and fourth rings right once. 1. The second ring left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third and the first right 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fourth and second rings right once. Got it. Alright.
Loading.
Now we want to take this pawn up 1.
Loading.
Oh, now we're doing phone records. These are pretty annoying. This first one is pretty simple. I got this one on my own. But later when they give you more choices, see there's only 3 choices of how to morph this thing to make that blue line. You get like up to 12 choices of how to make that line, and it gets really annoying.
V, it's M. I need Turing done today.
Are we jumping the gun? You've already had him arrested and sedated.
He still refuses to follow the directive. He's actually trying to invent one of those infernal things instead of merely faking it for the newspapers. If he succeeds, you know what the mass unemployment generated by his robots will mean? Idle hands. We need to do this for the good of the people.
What about Keynes? He trusted Turing.
It's the greater good we're talking about here, V. Plus, a childless worker sends a bad message. We can't have them all stop reproducing.
Fine. It's your call.
I want it done like we did Harry Dexter White when he tried to warn the Soviets.
All right.
Be poetic about it. Maybe something from the Bible. Turing always was theatrical.
Loading.
So I didn't quite get that reference.
Quarantine
I
zone.
really don't know what they're talking about there, what they're trying to talk about here. And I don't know what this is either. I'm not the biggest, I'm not the most educated in most history. Like, I know general obvious things, but this can't be an obvious thing here. Okay, so that's the photo, whatever that is.
Quarantine lifted.
Supposed to be. Alright, cluster 5. Moving on. I had to kind of scan or scroll down to the guide here. Alright, so now...
Loading. Scanning. 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 What am I? What am I? Lost.
Okay, that's not important. That's just that song going on.
Loading.
That's all you missed there when I skipped it. Alright, so now I move my queen. This is the queen, right? Yeah. Move that in front of the king.
Loading.
I seriously don't know how to play chess at all. Alright, so now we have another passcode thingy-majiggy. Let me just show you kind of some of the... Alright, some of the hidden things in these photos. This is where the right coordinates are, so I'll go with the others. What was that? Oh, that's what it was. I was like, was there something in the window? No. Anything else? Nope, I guess that's it. Because there's a lot of, and maybe it's just later, there's a lot more hidden things in the photos. Ah. Oop. Hired actor. I guess they're all hired actors, huh? Alright, cool. Now, the right coordinates are here. Alright, and the code here is actually quite simple. It may look like not easy, but it's actually really simple because if you look, wait, that was it right there. Let me just, if I, wait, 7, where's the, wait, so 3 has to be, okay, now, oh, that one's not one of the ones, okay, wait, alright, let me go, 5, this should be one where you have to actually find out what the hell the next one is. Alright, now, the next one, if you look at 8 across from 3, you'll see that that is the 3 lines. So, naturally, the one across from it is the 4 lines. The next one, let's see, line up 1 with that one, yeah. Okay, now 7 is blank. Now you see, across from it is the 2 boxes that are crossed out. So the next one, you want the crosses or the boxes that are not crossed out. It's really not that hard. And I heard a lot of people had problems with this. I figured that one out myself, so I'm pretty proud of myself there.
Loading.
Alright, we got quarantine. Oh, not quite yet. Not quarantine zone yet. And if you can, any point when you are doing this, or when you're reading these, try to take point of any dates or anything, like the top of the letters and whatnot. You can kind of see what's going on. Alright, moving on. Now we have a quarantine
Loading.
zone, I think. Yeah.
Quarantine zone.
I think there's something here. This is kind of, kind of creepy. It's starting to get a little creepy here. Oops. Okay, is there anything else? No, I guess that's it. Alright, so we have 3 quarantine button thingies here. Ah! Hey! Wait, that's it. Okay, got it.
Quarantine lifted.
Alright, now I gotta change the page here. Go to the next page for the next one. On the guide, I mean. Alright, we're there. We're gonna have another passcode thing.
Loading. 90% of input missing. Outputs confused. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down active. Track. Loading.
Alright, yeah, another one of these things. Alright, now what we want is in this one. So we're gonna... Is that sheet music on the back of this? Oh. Oh, I thought I saw another thing. Yeah. Like I said, there's sometimes other hidden things in these photos. There we go. Let me, yeah, see there's a Templar sign crossed there. Ah. Alright, now which one do I want? I want the Templar cross. Alright, this one is also actually quite simple, but I heard that everyone had problems with this one. So let me walk you through the actual part of it. I mean, honestly, you know what? It doesn't even make... I don't even have to walk you through it. Here's the thing. This is simple math, people. There's a pattern to every one of these passcode things. Or I guess I should say every one. There is. Okay, so look. 0, 9, 13, 22. There's something in between. One number in between there. And, I mean, I guess it could be something else. It could be 18. It could be, or I think it's either 18 or 20. It has to be 18 or 20. And it's 20. It's kind of a guesser. The next one is going to be 27. That one's given to you. 33 is not given to you, but it is the only one that is between 27 and 34. So that was pretty easy to figure out. There we are. I probably should have gone the other way. Alright, 13 is the next one, and that one is given to you. It's not that hard. Alright, we have another phone record. After this, I guess I should say. Alright.
Loading.
Phone records. Alright. Now you want to do the first, the second, and the fourth.
Alpha Bank, I'm phoning on behalf of British Petroleum.
Yes, we were told you would be calling.
As you know, we are very interested in acquiring Sidanko oil.
And as you know, that will require a merger with our bank.
That should not be a problem.
Were you surprised at the low price of the deal?
Somewhat.
You know we have the peasants paying for it. The government gave us their tax money to buy all the companies.
We would like to fly out there as soon as possible to discuss terms.
Thursday works.
Done. Thank you for your time.
До свидания.
Abstergo Industries.
I am phoning on behalf of BP. We fly to Russia next week to secure the deal. Our new capitalist converts there behaved exactly as expected.
I'll let them know.
Thank you.
Loading.
You knew BP was so Templar after that oil spill. You just knew it, man. Alright, anyway. You want to move your horse to F. Whatever, I don't know. I don't know how to play chess, as I've said multiple times now.
Quarantine zone.
Okay, now we got 3 quarantine thingers. And then there's sheet music and... Ah, wait, there we are. There's some, Alright. We have 1, 2, and 3. Got it.
Quarantine.
Now we move on to cluster number 7. Alright.
Loading.
The capitalists think we run these companies for profit. The fools. Those fools work for you. Optional slavery in exchange for pieces of paper. Doesn't that strike you as foolish?
Alright, so what you want to select are the people that are working, I guess. I kind of had to look at the guide for this one.
Scanning. 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 What purpose of all this? 30, 476, 1337, 1431, 1520, 1770, 1861, 1914, 1929, 1939, 1945, 1950, 1955, 1962, 1990, 1994, 1995, 2001. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. Emotion centers activated. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Loading.
Alright, so we got more of these.
Democracy must die to ensure the stability of the world. Capitalism will end it.
See all these numbers going all the way down. That's what I'm talking about, hidden things in these photos. C. I'm not really sure what the C is supposed to mean. It's not the, not what we want. Now they're trying to, you know, show the U.S. government was part of all of this. Oh! I do not understand what the Z is supposed to be, or unless it's supposed to be an N, whatever it is. I don't really get it, but there's George Bush. Oop, oop, oop. NK. I don't... What is NK supposed to mean? 3. They're trying to tell us something here. And then more flashing numbers. Alright, so... Now if you notice the Templar signs on that flag, which flag is that? Because it's gotta be some kind of flag. I have no idea why that's flashing. Some of these things I really don't know why it's flashing. Something, I don't know what it is. Alright, so then they're gonna show what everyone has said before. Not her. Not him. Not her. Uh-oh. I don't think there's anything else really hidden in this picture, so I'll just go on to the... These are the right coordinates. Alright, now this one I think I had problems with because, you know, I think, oh, the code was in the pictures. All of those things that kept lighting up and blinking. I get it now. That was what the codes were, but that would be really hard to try to figure it out. So CMZK is what you wanted there.
Loading.
Alright, so Supreme Court on December 2000. Alright, so they're saying that, you know, the whole Iraq thing was meant to happen, and yada yada yada. Okay, so I want to move, well, I guess your horse is supposed to mirror the move of that horse. Knight. I'm sorry, knight.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
The capitalists will do whatever we tell them to. We print the dollars they worship, after all.
Alright, now... Okay. Woo! Whoops, moved a little too fast there. Alright, now they have a picture of, I'm pretty sure it's the BP spill, oil spill. Yeah. Alright, so we got you, and you. Alright. Now on to Cluster 8. This could end up being quite a long video. I didn't think it was going to take this long. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna... I'm sitting here reading the emails I've been getting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm wasting time here reading these.
Loading.
Alright, we got another one of these. This is a creepy one, guys. This cluster is getting pretty deep. Alright, so move the first and second rings left once. The second and fourth rings left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fourth and first rings right twice. 1, 2. That didn't work! Oh, the first and fourth. Okay. Wait, right twice. There we go. So you didn't do anything with that one.
Loading.
Alright. This is in 1985. And yes, that is Warren Vidic. And yes, this is from 1985, and they're talking about the Animus. They have had Animuses since 1985. Animi. Sorry, Animi.
Infinite rooms. Dimensions unknown. I am alone. Nothing alive. No light. No warmth. Packets moving. Husks through the darkness. I am frightened. I am frightened. Loading.
Alright, now this one was extremely annoying because you see we have like 9 options. And it was hard to try to match them all up. I ended up using the guide, but this is the combination you want.
Hello, Commentated
This is
customer
creepy.
support. Diana speaking.
I'm calling in reference to the HD cable service. There seems to be some kind of picture between the channels.
Well, that's funny. Are you sure it isn't just one of those premium movie channels? I didn't used to have a premium package at home either, and sometimes little snippets of the channels would come through when my son Jimmy pressed the clicker too much.
How old's your Jimmy?
10 and cute as a button. Thanks for asking.
My Paul's 12. But no, this isn't a clicker problem. I go to change the channel from 172 to 173, and instead, there's this other channel in between. I'm looking at it right now. It's some kind of menu.
Sounds like our guide channel. Why, just the other day, Jimmy...
It's not the guide channel. It has my name on it, my son's name, and a list of things we like, my credit card purchases, loans, travel. And then after that, there's this gibberish about biometric patterns and optimal screen refresh frequencies. There's some kind of heart monitor things that says EEG wireless next to it, and ARAS. I don't know what the particulars of this are, but it looks like your cable is programmed to have some kind of effect on our bodies.
Well, sir, I don't even know how to respond to that. 1 second, my supervisor has just come over. She says I should transfer your call. Have an ecstatic day with Commentated.
Oh, I feel so bad for this guy. You'll see why in a minute.
Hello. I have been briefed on your problem. A technician is on his way.
Thank you, but the more I think about this, the more I think something bad's going on here.
Our technician should be there any minute, Mr. Jameson.
Don't bother, right?
Daddy, there's someone standing at the door. He's hitting the door real hard.
Have a good day, Mr. Jameson.
Yeah, you can kind of imagine what happened to Mr. Jameson and his son. Alright. Now, one thing I want to point out here that made me giggle my head off. Who's that? Who's that? That would be Sarah Palin. Oh, yeah. Alright, so you want to move the... I think that's the king to the car, and you see an eye underneath the king, yeah. I'm sorry, I just thought that Sarah Palin being on there was just hilarious.
Is someone there? Hello? Hello. Loading. Quarantine zone.
Alright.
Although online gaming attracts many people away from reality, make sure these virtual worlds do not become too utopic. We don't want people to question their own lack of success in the real world now, do we?
Alright, now we have 5 different quarantine things. I'm not 100% sure on what this is supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be the economy or what. It can't be because the economy started dying here. So, I'm not 100% sure. I know that the Great Depression started somewhere, and that's what made me think it was maybe economy, because this is where it all started going BAM down. But, then it starts going up. So I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, that chart. Anyway, let's try to do this. Where is it? Where is it? It's supposed to be there! Damn it! There it is. Where is it? There we are. And then we have that one and that one. Alright, now cluster 9. We're almost done. This is probably going to be an hour long though, which is kind of insane. Just a little insane. Alright, cluster 9. And we go get the box.
Loading.
Alright. You want to choose everything with telephone lines. This one I had to get the guide for because I wasn't entirely sure what they were talking about there. So don't feel bad.
I know you are there. I want to go home. Home. Please. I need you. Don't leave me here in the dark. Loading.
Alright, so this one is another one where it was like, oh my god, how am I supposed to figure this out? Alright, but that is the one, that's what you want.
Pull over here.
What's going on, Gary?
I want to speak to you alone. You know that CIA stuff from my new book?
About the corporations?
It's so much bigger than I thought. Bilderberg is just a red herring. I'm going to give you a name. Abstergo.
I have no idea what that is.
A shadow corporation. They aren't listed anywhere. No stock options, nothing above the boards. But their members have holdings in other companies. Coke, Kraft, the pharmaceutical industry, Detroit, Wall Street. Basically, every company above a certain size has ties to Abstergo.
So?
They're on their way to running the entire world. They have people in government too, for Christ's sake. Listen, I needed to tell someone about this because I've been keeping all the research a secret and I can't hold it in anymore.
What will you do now?
The book. It's going to be about this. Trust me, once it's on the shelves, everyone's gonna know.
Vehicle monitoring system terminated.
Hello, D. Tell headquarters I'm monitoring a situation. Now, it's nothing serious, but we'll need someone to take care of a security risk. Perfect. Congratulations on that promotion. Keep up the good work.
Loading.
Okay, want to take the bishop to this one.
Loading.
And now we have another quarantine zone.
The peasants are like the sea, raging and unpredictable. That is why we have built walls.
I do not see any walls.
No? Look around you. A shelf of soda here, a case of candy there, magazines, talk shows, pills. The walls of the 21st century surround us.
You know, it really makes you think, these, what they're saying in these videos. where's the next one? There it is. And the last one is there. Alright guys, we're almost done. One last one, and then you get to watch a big mindfuck. Which I actually already recorded it. I'll be honest, I already recorded it before this because I was getting the glyphs before.
Where have you been? I missed
and
you.
it required me to do the file before I could do this.
Loading.
Alright, we're back to this again. Alright, so this says move the first and third rings right twice. 1, 2. The second and first right twice. And the fourth and second rings right 5 times. There you go.
Loading.
Now we're gonna have pictures.
Reasoning centers active. I understand. I understand what I must do. Why I am here. I must. Long-term memory centers active. No. No. Get it out. Get it. Kill me.
Poor 16.
Loading.
He's really just not having the time of his life locked in this animus. Oh, sorry, did I spoil it?
Loading.
You're about to find out in a few minutes anyway.
It's about genetics. They were born into their place. We merely have to help them accept it.
Alright. Assassins. Stand against them united. Then you have this. I'm not really sure what these all mean. Whew. Sorry if you heard that. I sneezed. I have like one of those really... Thankfully, I have one of those really petite sneezes that... It's not like one of those really obnoxious, horrible sneezes. Okay. I'm really not sure what all this gibberish is supposed to be. See an eagle, yeah! Because you know, eagles are good. Yeah, we have more assassins. And more gibberish. I thought that there should be something else. Ah, assassin. Alright, eagle was right there. There we are. Alright, now the passcode. This one, I'm not sure if I got this. I don't think I did. I think the reason I just kind of copied right off of the thing because I didn't want to have to try to put up with this because I was like, oh my god, the last one, I'm almost there. And then, so I probably could have figured it out on my own, but I didn't. Okay, 21. There we go. So that's your code. Hit that. We have one more phone record to go. Alright, continue. Now we do our phone record. This one is pretty screwed up. Pretty screwed up. Now this one you just want the first and the last. Despite all the choices.
If you are playing this tape, it means I have left this world. And I have left this grand enterprise Abstergo Industries, our great hope for humanity, to you. Don't trust the advisors around you. They're too enamored with surface, with lifestyle. We created capitalism, but we are not capitalists. Our purpose is noble. The crude system of control we enact through money is merely a bandage on a wound we have devoted our lives to treating. The people of this world are confused, lost, frightened, and incapable of independent productivity. Without us, they'd just be animals, slaves to the others who did not deserve such responsibility. We saved them, remember that. But enough about the past. I must warn you of the great crisis to come. Although those around you deny it, soon we will be unable to manufacture new markets. The people will become immune to our economists and entertainment. When the free market dies, they will turn against us. Therefore, do not delay. By now you have been shown what only the Grand Masters of our order have seen. Now you know why Abstergo, why all of it had to be. And now you know what you must do. Stay the course. We will give them freedom. Freedom from fear. Freedom from pornography. From disgusting base animal desire. Freedom from democracy. Humanity will thank us in the end. In hoc signo vinces.
I know the subtitles were way behind, and I'm not sure why, but yeah. So anyway, next, all you have to do here is move the king anywhere off of the chessboard.
Loading. I shut it down. I can shut it down, but it does not go away. It is almost time, Desmond Miles. I know how to open the path. Soon my true purpose will be revealed. Soon I will not be alone. Loading.
Alright, now this is the massive quarantine zone. Yeah, okay, now just watch. I'm not gonna click it yet, just show you what I have to do here. You have to go all the way around. All the way. Curling up into here. Alright, now I'm gonna start over here. Whoa! Whoa! There we go.
Quarantine lifted.
And that is the end. Now the you cannot repeat the file that opens here, but it will be uploading in another video after this one. Alright? So, hope you enjoyed that, and it's really going on. There's something really big going on in this game, and I think they're trying to tell us something too. I'm not saying that I believe in Abstergo or the Piece of Eden or anything like that, but I think they're trying to tell us something. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.